I'm collecting a card for every form a Pokemon can take on between the games, manga, and anime. This is the Form Dex. Today we start with Shellder, which will have its normal and shiny form. And then we go to Cloyster, also with a normal and shiny form. Shellder, after biting onto a Slowpoke's tail, will then evolve into Turban. Turban also has a Galarian form. It also has a Mega form. It also has a different form if it bites onto the head of a Slowpoke. Next up is Ghastly with its normal and shiny form. Then Haunter with its normal and shiny form. And then to Gengar with its normal and shiny form. Gengar was also given a Mega form with its normal and shiny forms. And it was also given a Gigantamax form with a normal and shiny. In the anime, Gengar was also given an ancient form. The next Pokemon is Onix with its normal and shiny form. In the Orange Islands, Onix was shown with a form called Crystal Onix, which was able to swim through water. When given a metal coat, Onix will evolve into Steelix, which will have its normal and shiny form. Female Steelix have fewer ridges on their jaw lines than the males do. And it was also given a Mega form with a normal and shiny form. Then we have Drowsy with its normal and shiny form. And then Hypno with its... Hypno also has a unique gender difference, where female Hypnos have longer fur on their necks and their chest. Then we go to Krabby with its normal and shiny form, and then Kingler with its normal and shiny form. Kingler was also given a Gigantamax form with a normal and shiny form. Then we have Voltorb with a normal and shiny form. It was also given a Hisuian form in Legends Arceus. Then we go to Electrode with its normal and shiny form. And then Hisuian Electrode with its normal and shiny form. Then we have Execute with its normal and shiny form. And then Executor with its normal and shiny form. Executor also had a Pinken Island form. It was then given an Alolan form with a normal and shiny. After that, we go to Cubone with a normal and shiny form. And then Marowak with a normal and shiny form. And it was also given an Alolan form with a normal and shiny form. The next Pokemon is Tyrogue with a normal and shiny form. It can evolve into one of three Pokemon. The first one being Hitmonlee with a normal and shiny form. The second Pokemon would be Hitmonchan with a normal and shiny form. And then Hitmontop with a normal and shiny form. Next is Lickitung with a normal and shiny form. And it evolves into Lickilicky with a normal and shiny form. The next Pokemon is Coughing with a normal and shiny form. It evolves into Weezing, which has a normal and shiny form. And then it was given a Galarian form with a normal and shiny form. Next, we have Rhyhorn with a normal and shiny form. It was also given a Pinken Island form. Rhyhorn also has a unique gender difference, where female Rhyhorns have smaller horns than the males. It then evolves into Rhydon with a normal and shiny form. And Rhydon shares the same gender difference as Rhyhorn with the smaller horns with the females. And then it evolves into Rhyperior with a normal and shiny form. Rhyperior also shares the same gender difference as Rhyhorn and Rhydon. Up next we have Happiny with its normal and shiny form. It evolves into Chansey with a normal and shiny form. and then it evolves into Blissey, which has its normal and shiny form. The next Pokemon is Tangela with its normal and shiny form. It then evolves into Tangrowth, which has its normal and shiny form. Female Tangrowth also have longer red parts of their vines on their fingers. And then in Pokopia, Tangrowth got a special form as Professor Tangrowth. Then we have Kangaskhan, which has its normal and shiny form, and it was given a Mega Evolution with its normal and shiny form as well. We then move to Horsey with a normal and shiny form, and then to Seadra with its normal and shiny form. And then when exposed to a King's Rock, it evolves into Kingdra with its normal and shiny form. Next up is Goldeen with a normal and shiny form. Goldeen also has a unique gender difference where female horns are smaller than the males. It then evolves into Seaking, which has its normal and shiny form. And Seaking also shares the same gender difference with the smaller horns for females. That's all the Pokemon for today. On the next video, we'll be starting with Staryu. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.